You came, and came a woman grown. You look nothing like the child I sent off to Keldisla.
Father?
You've flown far since leaving my side, guided by beliefs that are entirely your own. Proud is the father who sees his daughter grow so. And yet, no. The time for such words is past. And there is one other who has disobeyed my orders. Show yourself, Alternis.
Lord Marshal.
You insist on defending me despite my wishes. Are you my son, or a thorn in my side?
Your Lordship, you would call me your son?
You'd need to ask, after all these years. Help the boy, Edea.
That's right. After all these years.
I've not thought such simple words could bring such joy. Thank you.
Now, let us begin. My sacred sword, Alternis' blade of darkness. The contrast between black and white complements each other too well, my dear daughter.
seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Master?
No Butsuna. It's been too long.
Forgive my intrusion upon the family reunion. Might I join in the fun, Braev?
As you like. Your family as much as any other.
You honor me. Well, Edea, may I?
Yes, please, Master.
Swordmaster Kamiizumi stands before you!
I would expect no less from my daughter.
I'm your and Mother's daughter, Alternis' family, and Master Kamiizumi's disciple. A sister disciple to Einherja, and comrade of the Wind Vestal. I've learned so much from so many people. Their lessons have brought me so far. We've disagreed at times, even fought. But all those conflicting views are a part of me. They make me who I am. That's why...
No, you need say no more. Walk upon your own path, child. Do that, and you shall. You'll find the way.
I will, Father. I promise.
Lady Vestal, 'tis, and ring a bell. My son from another world. I place my daughter and the fate of our world in your hands.
You can count on us.
Huh? Where have Master Kamiizumi and Alternis gone?
Swordmaster! Where are you going?
The way of the sword runs far and deep, as do the journeys on which it takes me.
Please wait. I have a favor to ask of you. Will you hear it?
A favor? From you?
Seeing your fearsome skill firsthand has shown me just how much I've yet to learn. Should an assassin of your caliber ever strike at the Lord Marshal, I would be powerless. I desire the strength to defend his lordship from any who would bring him harm. Please, Master Kamiizumi, remain here in this land. Show me the way of the sword, as only you can teach it.
You're stronger than you think. A man defending what he holds dear is far more formidable than one who seeks to take it. You already have the strength you seek. If I came upon Braev with sword drawn, it would be a fierce fight with you at his side.
Master.
A sword to defend, not to take. Never, ever forget that. If you'll excuse me. Farewell.
Thank you, Swordmaster. Your words will be forever etched in my mind.